Hi, and speaking to you from the clubhouse at Smithtown Landing. I've just left the golf cart where what we would describe as providing and supporting a learning environment. One of the first things we do, even if somebody's a brand new golfer, is get them on the golf course right away. And this is how most of my books have been written. I'm sitting here working on my next book. In between lessons, on plane rides, in airports, as I do everything else in my life, we fit in the research and writing in between. And the new book is called, we'll show you a little picture of it, okay? Things we should all know about learning. Strategies that educators, students, sport coaches, parents, and employers may want to be aware of. Exchanging 20th century teaching for 21st century learning. It's not unusual to hear, oh, things aren't like the old days. In the old days it was better. Well, when it comes to learning, that's not close to being true. What we have discovered about the brain's connection to learning in the last 20 years has a profound influence on our ability to learn, because it's influencing the way information is going to be presented to people. When there's a bridge between a provider and a receiver of information. Well, that bridge today is very different, or can be very different than in the past. So one of the vitamin pills, we could say, for collecting all this stuff is that for 20 years I was coaching and receiving awards and going all over the world, and I was using the information base that was available at the time, which was really only one side of the story, subject content. And some of you who are familiar with my career, I would go here and there, watch people coach, read books, go to seminars, and for 20 years was gathering all the content I possibly could, believing that that was the way I was going to improve, to know as much as I could about the subject. And about 20 years ago, I discovered that something very different was now available, insights into the learning process. So I was coaching with just one side of the story, the subject content, and I wasn't including the nature of learning. So today, over the last 20 years, by including the nature of learning with subject content, we've created a very unique approach to instruction that doesn't include fixing, doesn't include correcting, but it does include evaluating outcomes as useful feedback, whether it's workable or unworkable, when it's brain compatible, which really means emotionally compatible. People do not need an evaluator. They need a referee of what's relevant, a traffic cop for ideas, especially in golf. Almost every day somebody comes up with a new piece of information, a new piece of technical advice. So things we should all know about learning is really probably a progress report on my career of learning over the last 20 years, more about the brain's connection to learning, and sharing that with readers. Readers hopefully will gain insights into how the brain's connection to learning influences progress that they didn't have in the past.